Alright, hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video to my channel. Today we're back with another Deepwoken video, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming things we should expect from Layer 2. Now, Layer 2 is right around the corner, as we know. Honestly, my speculation is that it's probably going to come out around December, probably. But that's not exactly what this video is about. But this video is about what to expect from Layer 2 and what exactly we know from right now. So far, we already know there's a lot of stuff coming to Layer 2, and from the trailers and everything we've gotten so far, we do know that it's something to look forward to, hopefully. Especially content-wise, since, you know, Deepwoken's been not on a drought in terms of content because we do get small updates, but we haven't gotten that big update that we've needed, and it's been over a year since we've gotten something crazy like that, you know what I'm saying? Starting off, though, we have a lot of big changes coming to Layer 2. The big change we got is called Tempo. Now, basically, with this update of Tempo, Reservoir is going to be removed and now be replaced by Tempo. Tempo basically rewards you for being the aggressor in the combat and make it so you can actually pull out combos instead of it being a parry off where it goes on forever and ever. The higher your tempo is, the higher your ether will regen as well. And a small note is that the parry cooldown is now going to be 2 seconds instead of 1 second, so it'll be harder to spam parry now. Overall, this tempo thing is pretty cool because with the current combat, you're currently able to M1 in the air like pretty freely. You could just spam M1s as shown right here. Right here, look at this. I'm just holding down M1 basically, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing really stopping me. There's not really a combo, like a 4-hit combo or anything. And because of this, what many people tend to do is they wait till someone gets close to them and then they start spamming M1, and they kind of just keep doing that, which gets pretty annoying. You guys have all seen it if you've played the game. But now the game will introduce combos in which you can now have a 4-hit combo where you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that 4th hit will actually be your flourish now. But it's definitely a better update just for the fact that you are now basically more rewarded for hitting your opponent, and even when they can't parry it, you know what I'm saying, you get rewarded for hitting them back and actually pulling out a combo on them instead of, you know, them dodging out of it and spamming something else and you not getting anything or gaining anything from it. With this update, we also know that there'll be a new mechanic called venting, and you'll be able to get out of combos when pressing Z, as shown on screen. This will use all your tempo, but it makes a shockwave around you that knocks your opponent back for you and regain your ground. End of the day, though, this makes it so that the aggressor is always rewarded and given the advantage. As we know right now, Deepwoken has a little bit of a turn off when it comes to the aggressor having an advantage, just for the fact that sometimes, you know, parrying, there's infinite parrying, you know, infinite dodging, you know what I'm saying? There's all this stuff and just people running. It gets pretty hard when you're doing so well and this stuff just happens back to you and you don't feel rewarded. So it's pretty good that they're adding this type of system. Just a note though, that if you get your venting shockwave parried or blocked, you will be left standing still, which could give the enemy an advantage. So in general, just use it wisely. If you know that you're getting killed and you barely only have a little bit of tempo, you should definitely use it wisely when you get out of combo when they're comboing you, and hopefully you can do something against that. Next up, we got brand new areas coming to Deepwoken. Of course, from the trailer, we've already seen a little sneak peek of the areas. Now, of course, Layer 2 is the main reason of this update, but we also have a couple new areas. Here in the trailer, we see a very windy and secluded location. It seems that it does look really windy. It could just be the particles, but in this picture, it does look like it's very windy. Another location we see here is a snowy location. It seems that it's really cold in this location, and not only that though, it even seems that the character itself is getting frostbite and freezing up. So I'm assuming that this area is probably going to need a certain type of armor to even walk through this blizzard, but it does definitely look interesting, especially since we don't even have a system like that technically in the game currently, other than you being in the depths and getting killed for not having, you know, enough willpower. We also have some unknown locations that seem to be dungeons in a way, but not enough information to be sure of this stuff. But not only do we have the trailer 2 leaks, but we also have map leaks from a bit ago showing a very cold winter biome and a bridge, and as well as having the name Ethereon. The one thing with this specific location is that to me it looks like it's not from the depths. It actually looks more like the overworld, like Etris and them, you know what I'm saying? We also have another photo of a city, or it could be a town, which seems to be decently big, but also it's kind of hard to tell whether this is another area in Layer 2 or in the overworld. Overall, I could be wrong in those, since end of the day I don't know what Layer 2 looks like, so I could be wrong, and these could also be in the depths, but these don't look look all to be in the depths. This last one with the city, it could be in the depths, but overall, not all of them seem like it's gonna be in the depths. We probably will have new stuff though. Of course, we haven't seen everything, but you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. Of course, next up, we got new enemies. As we've seen in the new trailer, we see new mobs such as the Shark Ghost cousin, yet somehow uglier and even grosser looking. It has multiple eyes, and it looks like it jumps really high, so that's pretty cool. It looks pretty scary though. Like, imagine that thing jumping towards you. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. But we also have another creature that also jumps really high and throws spikes on the floor, as you guys can see here. This creature in the video is a little harder to see, but it definitely looks different from the other one. As far as we know, it has a claw-looking hand, so that's interesting. I can't really think, like, the only thing that has a claw would be like a lobster or a crab, but we already have seen that, and I doubt that they would make another crab looking creature. So definitely odd, but I'm not sure what it is, but definitely interesting. Another mob we get to see is a sort of NPC mutant with the head and body of a normal player NPC, but attached to it, it has 3 arms and like multiple eyes from what I assume to be floating, the red eyes. Now this one just seems to be a mutant and probably will be more understandable with the lore from layer 2, because right now it just kind of looks like they've invaded the bodies of these poor NPC freshies. These guys are literally freshies. Like, imagine you as a freshie and you just look like this afterwards, because that's basically what's going on here. Looks pretty cool, but I guess as well very interesting. Lastly, we see a floating guy in the air. He looks like he's sucking up power or blood, it seems, and he's created these large shockwaves of red dust or blood as well. Very interesting. I'm pretty sure this will be a boss though, such as that, like the Duke and stuff, and I wonder what things they may be able to probably drop. I wonder if it's gonna be like, you know, a chest like the Duke, or like something special that has a chance of dropping, such as like the Enforcer or something. Or another thing it could possibly drop is giving you a murmur. Now, I know there is a chance of them adding new murmurs, so this is probably like a way of getting a new murmur, such as like killing Kaido, but definitely something to look out for. Lastly, we can also be expecting a ton of new loot, as we already have speculation for a new shield, so we'll probably get a ton of new weapons coming into the next update, especially since they could add a lot of new stuff into layer 2, maybe even new gems, you know what I'm saying, since we've kind of probably, I don't know if they want to make gems more meta, because, you know, of course it was a big meta, but maybe we could get a different types of mantra gems, and we know that they are adding new mantra upgrades, so that's pretty cool, as well as new races, as we guys have already been teased, as we can see from this picture. Looks interesting. I'm not sure what the race really is gonna do, but it looks cool. Now there also is a chance for a new mantra. Now I'm not sure if we've gotten an actual real confirmation for this, but I think there are speculations that there is going to be a new mantra. I definitely want to look forward to a new mantra, because I feel like I love mantras in this game, and I definitely like was thinking that a lot of mantras would be added more, especially since I want to see something like, you know, like rock mantra, or like, you know what I'm saying, light mantra. So definitely excited for that. But before I end this video, I do have some speculations of possibly stuff that they could be adding into the game. In terms of events, one event that I had thought about is a blood moon event, and basically, which I had planned for this, the sky turns red and makes every mob in the game harder, but also the loot would be better. I think that would be kind of cool, you know, just some ideas to throw out there. Definitely, I feel like they should work on more cooler events, because I do remember before Deepwoken even came out that they wanted to do big events, and I think that's a big event, and they could definitely do something such as that. Of course, we just had the Halloween event, so, you know, I'm not saying they're not doing event stuff, but, you know, more stuff would be cool as well. Another cool thing, in my opinion, would probably be maybe adding mounts to the game. Now, I know some people could be, you know, ups and downs with this idea, but I think it would be cool. They don't even have to do damage or anything. They could honestly just be to ride around, and just maybe for a certain amount of time just have them out, and you can go around areas, you know, like, you know, riding like a horse, or like a, I don't know, something made up from, you know, the lore, you know what I'm saying. But you guys let me know about speculations you guys might have, or some things you guys would want added into the game. For now, that'll probably be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you guys think I missed anything, or something that you guys would probably want to add or see. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys around. Peace out, everybody.